Alright, hello, Forever Broken here, again, with my second video. This video, not exactly the video that I was saying was going to come second, but, this is such an epic replay. I had to save this duel, and I have to show it. This is me using my Fire King Fire Fist type thing. I play 2-bear, you know. Tanky pop target, you know, it's good shit. This starting hand wasn't that great. I wasn't thrilled with it. And over here you can see that he's playing Battlin boxers, and he doesn't start out too bad. So let's go ahead and play, and I'll pause as we go. So I believe he went first. Yeah, he goes first, and just, you know, first turn, lead Yolk. Kaiser Coliseum, Eden's turn, and I'm like, well, damn, how am I getting around this shit? First supply unit squad, I like unit better. Go ahead and onslaught, attack over it the first time, let him die by his effect, or let Yaksha, or Garunix die by his effect, come back, blow up the field again, knowing Lead Yolk still has that other detachment. He's totally fine. So I go ahead and, you know, throw Garunix out in defense mode. He has Warrior returning alive, which I was like, really? Because I totally expected him to make a second Lead Yolk, just like right now. And I didn't have any problems with it at all, because Garunix dies, I just bring out Yaksha, and then supply unit, I draw Yaksha. As you can see, I had that Garunix in my hand. I was like, alright, I'm just going to destroy that, whatever. And go ahead. And then this is going to happen. This Garunix is going to come out and get rid of one of these Lead Yolks. Of course, he gets Glassjaw's effect, though. Sends the Lead Yolk back. And I was like, I didn't really want to deal with it, but I kind of had to. Just kind of stuck. I was at a point in this duel, and I was like, this Kaiser Coliseum shit is going to ruin me, because I just could not make any plays right now. I was in such a bad spot. I thought he was going to, when he made 101, I thought he was going to take it. I thought he was going to take Garunix, which would have, I think this was a little bit of a misplay on his part, because that would have made the most sense. So I'm going to just destroy the Barong in my hand, so when my turn comes around, I can go ahead and search off for, I'm probably going to say I grab Circle. Yeah, I grab Circle. I didn't think I'd grab anything else. Tanky again and do another Barong. It was out of bears. Go ahead and make my third Garunix. Swing over the 101. Pop at the Lead Yolk again, so when my Garunix comes back, it's actually going to die. Which is why I thought in the first place he was going to steal Garunix, which made the most sense. But I just don't know why he didn't do that. And as you can see, I'm constantly getting pluses here off of this supply unit. Like, this is why this duel gets ridiculous. Supply unit comes in clutch. Like, stupid clutch. So I just, you know, leave Garunix on board. I'm a little bit afraid of that back row. Just kinda. I had that lance. And then he does this, and then activates this. I had no idea what this card was, and I was like kind of upset when I finally read it. Sealing Ceremony of Kanto. Once per turn, you can banish one fire monster from your graveyard, target one card in your opponent's graveyard, target or banish that target. It's a pretty good card. Pretty mad that you could do it once per turn. I lost a lot of cards. Like, I was pretty mad. So, but he banishes 2 of my Garunixes. I summon Yaksha, attack, activate the Horn of the Phantom Beast that I had set a while ago, and then just go ahead and swung in for big. He makes lead Yolk, ends. No sweat. It didn't bother me at all. So I just attack it. He takes 500. He's at 3,000. Still wasn't all that concerned. I had to ditch a card because, once again, supply unit just giving me crazy pluses. Like, I couldn't even believe. I activate the lance on him, so he takes another 500. Glassjaw, that Glassjaw was a pain. He did a number with that Glassjaw. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But I don't want to activate that other tanky because my field's pretty clogged up right now. So I got this circle, this lance set, so I was like, I'm gonna go for this. And then he summons this Shadow, the new one, the one that hasn't come out yet. Which I wasn't even sure what it really does, and right at this effect's okay. And he goes ahead and makes Castiel. Banishes my 3rd Garunix. I'm out of Garunixes now. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm out of Garunixes. How am I supposed to win this? Luckily, supply unit was a big thing. I was still able to get Barong Search even though he banished it. So it was really no big deal. So I supply unit, again, tanky, or Dark Hole tanky, summon my other Barong, and swing. And I'm like, alright, he's got nothing right now. Hopefully I can pull some stuff off. This was kind of dead, and he didn't want to activate it considering he had this, so... He finally gets Switch Hitter after he uses that Rhoda. I was like almost concerned that he didn't even play Switch Hitter. Yeah, he attacks in a Lance. He takes another 600. I'm still at a perfect 8,000 right now, and I'm like, he's killing me slowly. He's banishing all of my monsters out of my graveyard, which I need. And he's got his big ass lead Yolk, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Set the other circle. Banishes another of my, like, I think at this point, no monsters in the, I have 2 bears, I've got nothing in my graveyard. He goes Switch Hitter again. He's out of lead Yolk, so he has to make this card. And I'm like, fine. I get 2 draws. I finally take damage. I get 2 draws, and I go double MST. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because all I've got, as you can see, is a circle set. And I can't. So I just, Fire Dog, swap, bring out the bear, get another 2 draws because I just destroyed one of my monsters. Get rid of that stupid banishing card so he can't banish any more of my monsters. Right here. Okay, so I did destroy Kaiser Coliseum, and I'm glad I did. Otherwise, I'd have been really upset. Now, I think I probably could have gotten rid of this guy if I had just circled out this bear and popped again, but I was still able to flip that stupid lead Yolk face down, so it wasn't that big of a problem. And here again, drawing 2 cards off of, like, just free advantage here. He's down to 600 life points. The MSTs did nothing because both of them were Royal Decrees, so I was like, whatever. Supply unit, draw 2 cards. Last 2 cards in my deck, as you can see. just rekindling was the last card. I was waiting for it. I was glad I had targets in the graveyard, first of all, to even make it. And then Cowboy for game. That's all I needed. Just right there. That I drew my entire deck out because of this card. And because it plays so well with Fire Kings. It was destroying. I was getting a +3 every turn of mine. And this guy was like, oh snap, I'm gonna win. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think I can do this. And, you know, the last 2 cards, I saw a blaster and I was like, sweet, I can win, because I, you know, pop and then pop, attack, you know, it'd be his pop, that thing, he'd attack that and I'd attack direct, so I would have had game right there. But I was worried, but I pulled it out very end. Didn't want to, you know, try to risk anything too crazy. If this didn't work, I still had plays, obviously. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to see this awesome replay. This was probably one of the only replays you'll ever actually see from me, because I don't tend to have a lot of great ones unless I, you know, continue the series of great replays like that. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought about that replay, because during the duel I was like, oh god, I'm gonna lose. So peace out, Forever Broken. We'll see you later.